Greetings, fellow pioneers. I'm Ben Pearson, the Roaster Tracker. We are back in Satisfactory, trying to have a satisfactory experience, and we are producing our cooling systems. I see. Very, very nice. So we will need some of these cooling systems here soon, but what we need to do now is to get the turbo cooled. So yeah, it's been obligatory. It's been a little while since I posted this. We got rubber there. Let's just take a look. So turbo motors. We'll need cooling system, radio control units, motors, and rubber. So everything but radio control units we have available at our main base. So I think we're going to actually produce these at the main base. Yep. Do I want to... Well, hang on. Let's just take a peek. How close are we to a train line? There is a train stop here, which we could possibly take advantage of. But meh. Drones are so convenient. Let's just build another drone port. Or do we want to use the same one? You know, let's use the same one. Missing iron plates? Well, fine. Take this then. We have a drone here. So all we need to do is set up a new drone port at our new site. And things should work well. How... We have rubber here. I mean... I rather suspect that we're going to have plenty of capacity. We could probably pretty significantly increase this. But we will save that for another day. Let's go back to the main base. Need to pick up some iron, apparently. Yeah, we're going the right direction. Look at this! Well, hello, fused modular frames. Let's take a few of you. And we'll leave them at the main base. We're going to need to start storing those before too terribly long. But it is nice to see our production is really swimming. Now, I think a lot of that is because we fed it a bunch of stuff from our other site when we went and did some dumping. We probably... Yeah. Okay. Still, that's not bad. The fact that we're using rubber too, I think, is going to mean that our coke production will automatically increase. I should have dumped some supplies here. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, so... we will very, very soon have this last research done. I think the radio control units... we can probably train those in to the main base. We don't have a drop-off point for it, so we're going to have to do a new train station, probably. That'll be fun to figure out. I'm definitely going to take one of the manufacturers, though, that we have at the main base and convert it over to make these, though. Yep, that sounds fine. So I'm going to try to do a halfway decent line for the 4 final items. I do want to do nuclear fuel recycling, which we'll have to have the last tech, I think, to do that. I'm still deathly afraid that our power situation is going to become dire here because we are not recycling our nuclear fuel. We just have it dumped off into a big giant pile, and someday it's going to be problematic. I still remember the guy in my very, very early streams who was working on his nuclear power plant while I was going. I didn't really think I was going to make it that far. So it's cool to see that this is all happening. Looks like we're using lots of sulfur. I've still been playing Zelda so much I want to go fly through things, but I'm getting myself retrained pretty quickly. Even though I think it's been a week or two, and I really only have time for one, maybe two. No, only one episode tonight. But sometimes that's just how it is. I'll try to play more this week. Let's go here just so we can dump off our stuff, and we'll pick up some iron plates because we need those. Let's see here. Grass. There's gotta be more. Maybe that's it. Okay. Fine. So we're gonna store some of our fused frames here. We'll take 2 stacks with us. This is way, way more wire than we will need. Let's go pick up some iron plates. Should be right about here. Okay. Looking good. Why is this shut down? Nope. Power? What? Well, that's a costly mistake. Okay. Let's dump a bunch of plates in there just to kickstart things, and we'll go pick up another stack. It happens. Sometimes you just forget to connect the power. Okay. All should be fine. At least we still were getting some smart plating, but the main factory for the smart plating was not working because we had stopped. That's okay, we're just storing this stuff anyways. It's not too big of a deal. A cable? Yeah, I'll take a stack. We'll get some level 2 plates because we need some of those too. Rotors we have plenty of. Okay. I think this is good. Now, let's figure out how we're going to get another train in here. That is not going to be easy. But it only has to come from one direction. I wish that we could see the train lines. Well, let's start with the easy thing. We could just drone in both of these, but no, let's see if we can do this right. Let's go start with the far train station, and we're going to make sure that it's actually set up to make these RC ports. Train, motor, yeah. Don't care. So those are made... What's this? It feels like it should have been connected to something, but it'll be fine. We'll take this one. We gotta go to Crystal. So that's right, the train line goes from one direction, and that's this way. So we could build a train station vaguely here? Let's see what kind of resources we have already set up. I want to capture those bugs. Good old Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom, man. It's a very good game. I know that you're not going to get this for another week or two, but it's on sale on Amazon for like $3 off. Which honestly, I'm surprised it's on sale at all, because most Nintendo games don't really go on sale. And the game's selling well enough. Okay, so what do we got here? Is this is computers? We have an empty station. Okay. So let's make sure you're on load. You are on load. So we can do this. Where are these radio units? They're over here. So they're going into a drone port right now. It's very tempting. We don't have batteries at the other site, unfortunately. Does anybody... Nobody could be using this. We don't have batteries here. We're just gonna kill this. We're gonna send it to the train station instead. Now the whole factory is starting to whirl to life. Well, let's go dump as many of these as we can in here. So that way we can minimize this a little bit. So we already have a lot of goods in here. I want to say that these are useful for something, so we're going to keep one stack around, but that is it. Just one stack. Take everything. And one stack. Okay. So I'm not gonna set up the train here on this side. So we're just gonna go back. We've got everything we can do set up here. We got to set up our train station. It'll be nice to have a regular train coming in this direction from the main base. I'm pretty sure I did route it so that it'll go everywhere, but we'll find out now, won't we? Okay. So that's radio control units. We already have rubber. We already have motors. And then we should have enough turbo coolers to, or coolers, cooling system, whatever they're called, to make this work. And we'll have the final science done. Oh, this is exciting. Might even be able to do this by the end of this episode. Because really, all the components are being made. This is just a matter of setting up the train station and getting it here. So I'm not gonna set this train station so it's universal. It's just gonna be a come on and go off one way.
Before it's
hang on. This actually needs to be coming back this way. Okay. And then 6 is my signal buddy. So we're going to put a blocker here. So let's see here. This is the return line. And then the coming line is going to be this way. Let's figure out where we can put the train station, but I'm going to put just a small segment, just so we can put the signal here. Hopefully those are good enough to avoid any issues. Now, this hypertube is kind of ridiculous. We're gonna improve this. I probably wanted to do that for a very, very long time. So let's see here. Transportation hypertube. It's gonna come more like here. So this has the advantage of more space. This guy, we're gonna keep him off of the line for smart device. Well, hang on. I already have this guy set up to do that, so put our smart plating in. Apparently I've had this in mind for a very long time. So all we need to do is build a train station here. There's not a ton of room. Let's go to chainsaw. And I think we're gonna build a concrete pad here. Hopefully this will be good enough. Concrete is 9. Zoom mode on. Good, good. And let's go 2 more lines. Okay. Chop this guy. So let's build a train station now. Which... the coming side is this one, so we're gonna build... hopefully this works. The train station needs to be all the way down. And then freight platforms will be here. So we're going to call this main base main base 2. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave that pole like a heathen. And then you just come up here. Can we curve you around? Not quite. Nope. Let's try extend the platform a little bit. And one more. Too sharp. So what we're gonna actually have to do is bend this around a little bit this way. Come on, there we go. That works. And then we'll deconstruct this to look less stupid. Cool. So the train station has power. Let's build a train. Missing some motors. Well, luckily we can steal some motors from right here. And then we'll get 2 freight cars. So this is the trick, is which one was which. We're gonna hit both of these as unload though, because I can't imagine that we're gonna train anything out of here. And you are going to, let's see here, you are RC to main train. So you're gonna go to oscillator, and you're going to load RC radio control units. You're gonna unload nothing. And then you will go to main base 2, where you will load none, and you're going to unload radio control units. And away you go. Oh, it's so nice when we don't have to worry as much. Said exactly as we have a collision. Oh boy. Well, let's turn on your self-driving. So
comply.
Let's just go ahead and turn on your self-driving and we'll see what we can do to improve that intersection. First things first. We're gonna put a signal there. We're also gonna make this block shorter.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Ah, that's just a little too close. Okay, let's fix this. Just bring it this way a little scooch and then there. So you need to be on this side. Okay. That should work. If I had this one on the right side, which I do not.
Harvest.
Cool. So alien artifact here somewhere, huh? Well, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay. So let's go see here. Why did I choose? You know, I am gonna convert this one over. We'll let it finish the one that it's working on, and then we're going to stop. You know, I actually do need 2 of these going. But if we're gonna do 2, let's do this one instead. So we're gonna change here to modular engine. And you are still being put on the output belt. So then this guy we're gonna take off of the belt here soon, but not quite yet. Let's see if we've gotten our stuff yet. Nope. How's everything going? RC to main train, that's the one. Hopefully got everything figured out. Let's go dump some stuff. I think I'm also gonna pick up a little bit more chainsaw fuel. Dump the grass. I should have some wood too somewhere right there. And I can just dump these in here for now. you know, let's actually convert you over now. So we're gonna kill the output belt. And we're gonna switch you over to turbo motors. The cooling system needs to arrive by drone, so let's go ahead and get that started. Drone port. How are we gonna get the batteries here? That's gonna be a problem. We'll dump all of the batteries we've got in here for now. We're gonna call this is main RC drone port, because it's the main base. How are we gonna get batteries here? So all ports, we're gonna have cooler drone port is gonna select this port as a destination. I'm gonna stick some rubber in here so we don't have to carry quite so much around. Did we get our train here yet? We did. Very, very nice. So for the short term, we're just gonna output these hard-coded directly into here. And you go out there. There's probably no batteries there. I don't know what we're gonna do to get batteries here. We could train the batteries, which honestly is not a bad idea for this. Yeah, let's do that. We haven't done that yet. So the back port is going to be batteries. So we're going to feed that for the moment into here. Let's go visit the base. It's going to be a long trip. That's okay. And then we're also going to have to go the opposite direction. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling around, but sometimes these things just happen. Okay, so first thing, we're going to check our trains for batteries. Then we got once we get the battery train set up and going there, we'll have plenty of batteries for other drone ports, which I'm sure we're going to use more than one drone port at that main base. I'm positive of this, because we're going to be dropping off stuff into our space elevator, and so the batteries can come from there. So it makes sense. Since it is theoretically available by train, we're going to send it, because we have a train that goes all the way out there. We could actually send the same batteries to our computer port, but that's okay. Want to burn that with fire, see what's in there. Zelda instincts again. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about the game, but it's a really good game. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to being done with it. As of right now, I have 3 of the 4 regions done. I have the last region soon to do. I have 100 shrines. So I'm getting pretty close to that being done. And then before too long, I'm gonna go underground and, you know, get on. I want to unlock everything, do a few more side quests and stuff like that. So this next tube should take us all the way up to our battery station. And then we'll pick up a full stack of batteries from there, and we'll figure out how to get them on the train. Last stop. Really, someday I need to make this a more direct path, but that's okay. I know, I probably keep saying that every time. It's a lot of things that are low-level annoyance, but they're just not really worth the hassle. Okay, we're coming along swell. Going through some lovely trees. I can't believe that we literally crashed the train before it even had really started. So this is the train tracks. They are connected all the way up to the main base, but we have never actually sent a train in that direction. Okay. So we have batteries here. We have no batteries? What? Why? No solution. We probably jammed up something. It's probably the water output here. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, but at least the battery production's restarted. I'm just gonna do a level 1 belt. We're gonna follow the sulfur because the sulfur is going to the same spot. Now, how lucky are we going to be if this all works out? We may have to rejigger our sulfur train. Oh yeah. That is sweet. So we're gonna go below. To about here. And feed in. So I'm pretty sure this will work. So we're gonna set up a train. And put 2 freight cars. And you are gonna be called... we're gonna call you main battery train. Okay, so you're gonna go to, this is battery, and you will only load batteries here. You will unload nothing. And then you're gonna go to main base 2, and you will only unload batteries. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. We're gonna go ahead and ride this out. Actually, we're not. Let's turn this off for a sec. Because I want to ride it, but we need to have some batteries actually produced. Let's make sure that they are. The ammonia solution's not making it here. It is, we've got a buffer that's filling up, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, we should be making batteries here very soon. This water is once again full. So we have too much input water. I'm gonna flush you. Let's limit you down to about, I don't know, 200. I'd rather have slow production than no production. Is there not an output connected for the water? No, there's an output. Let's flush this. Okay. We still probably have too much water in the pipe. Well, the water is now, at least for the moment. Okay. We're okay there. It says an output of water. That's probably what was throwing off our ratios some. Okay. But have we been making... We're not getting a lot of ammonia solution. Why? Too much silica. That's a different problem. Oh my, I need to somehow change the prioritization on this. We're not getting enough silica out. Now part of it is, oh, because we don't have enough aluminum output. So this is all just some weird, crazy balance, and it's not at all being balanced. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take a couple of stacks of aluminum. That should help. We can always use a little bit of aluminum. We're gonna have to find a sink for this aluminum. Is what it comes down to. All right. Hopefully we'll be able to find one without too much trouble. Anyways, let's go see if there's batteries. Yeah, not surprisingly, the sulfur train is, you know, getting a little bit upset, but it's fine. Okay. Actually, before we do this, I want to make sure we have batteries here. We have sulfur in the back and nothing here yet. I really do need some batteries to be coming. Getting a well-tuned battery production seems to be difficult. Still lacking on the solution. Is this filling up any? That's at least filling up now, so that's good. And we are burning through this. We have a whole storage crate full of silica. We're not burning through it fast enough. We may have to alter our recipes some. I mean, one of the easiest things to do would be to just disconnect this. So that's going to force all of the processing to require, well, not that one. We want, that actually needs to be the higher level. They all are of the type that requires silica. I had not realized this. So I don't have any of the even balance ones, but we just don't have enough plates being used. It's really what it comes down to. Alright, well, let's solve this the boring way and the temporary way. Level, that's 3. Okay, let's put you back. And we'll go mark 3 up to there. And then can we put a Mark III? This is gonna be really swell if it works. Didn't think that was gonna work, but it was worth a shot. Okay, and then we'll put a splitter. Mark III. That's the batteries, so See, you need some. And then is it something that goes underneath? Yes. What, that's also Mark III, okay. Now, where were these aluminum casings going? Oh, they're just going to a different battery factory, is that it? I'm outputting them here to go somewhere. Aluminum casing drone port. Interesting. Well, we'll see if we can suck more of them out on the other end, but this should work for the short term. Let's go ahead and also increase the, or not increase, change the output here for this one. Let's see if this works. No, we need to actually, let's do a Mark III belt. So we're gonna have you bend around like this. Let's just build a small platform out here to make this a little easier. We'll kill this just to make it slightly less stupid. And then let's go with Mark III belts. Let's go with a conveyor. Okay. That should work. That's just gonna empty out this thing. I'll tell you what, in that case, let's put the input at the bottom one. So then we'll have more storage. Okay. So we got lots and lots of storage of the casings now. And batteries are being produced. And they are going down on the line. Excellent. So I'm going to take one stack of batteries. Except for I don't have any room. Just looking to see what the best thing is to get rid of. Let's see if we can dump this crystal anywhere. Now that we've got this turned on again, it should be possible to dump some silicate in here. Maybe not. Well, that's not good. We're down on reserve battery power too. Ooh. Let's go check our nuclear power plant while we're here. Darn. This is gonna be the last thing I have time for. Let's send the train. Even if it only has a little bit of resources. We'll still have to get some batteries in, but that's fine. Turn on self-driving. Didn't take anything from here. Well, I had 5 batteries. Guess you beggars can't be choosers. Okay. So the ingots are getting emptied out, which means that, I mean, this should balance out, I think. Eventually. Maybe? We got some hardcore balancing to do. Okay. So hopefully the batteries will be transported for drone use. Now let's go check on the power situation. We're gonna see if we have ran out of nuclear. We don't have any EM control rods here. Really? Where are the EM control rods supposed to be coming from? Wait, why are there circuits going in here? That's bad. Incoming should not be circuit board. EM rods are supposed to be coming in here, not circuit boards. Well, that is a big problem. Okay, so we got problems here. So I'm gonna assume that nuclear's not working because of that. How did that happen? Oh. Cannot unload. Well, this is fun. Let's get a chest here. First things first, let's get all of this circuit garbage out of here. Don't know where it's gonna go, but we're gonna take care of that. So the EM rod has an issue. I'm gonna try to pick up as many of these as I can. Gonna have some radiation stuff to deal with, but that's just gonna have to do. Okay. So Mike. Yeah, we need a better system. Let's create a dump system. We're just gonna dump everything on that line here. Can we do storage? Missing steel beams. I put a lot of stuff though in storage. Hopefully that was some of it. Okay. So we'll build our industrial storage here. We'll figure out what to do with the circuits over here. Okay, let's clear out these circuit boards. I have a feeling I was trying to be clever with the use of my drone ports and it's backfired horribly. So 1, 2, should be some, do I just have the 2? Okay, we just got the 2, so circuits are gonna go in here, that's fine. And they're cleared out now, okay. I'm gonna keep this going though, just for the time being. Trying to decide how long to make this episode. So let's take a couple of stacks of batteries. We're gonna go visit EM drone. So we can just... EM... We can actually take this there. Train station battery. Just looking to see if we happen to be lucky enough to have our battery train anywhere close. Nope. It's worth a shot. So once we get the nuclear power going again, then our power issues should be resolved, hopefully. It's gonna take a little bit of time though. Ooh boy. That'll toss you out. So once we get on the next big leg, then we should be on our way to where the EM rods are roughly generated. I can't remember exactly which base they're in, but we're gonna check this out real quick because this is kind of a crisis. I'm glad we have that battery backup, but man, we don't want to be using that for very long. Glad we noticed it. Batteries, the idea was to have some power because the trains fluctuate, and I wanted to have enough where, you know, we didn't brown out because of a train. But it is nice that it gives us this extra flexibility too. I thought we should have enough power even with the nuclear, and the waste is building quickly, but it's not that quick. Next one, I believe. We'll see. So here's our batteries. There's the drone port. We do have... cannot unload. Oh, there were too many batteries and it couldn't unload. Huh. That's interesting. That's actually good to know. That will become a problem again in the future. Okay. But in the meantime, we have a lot of batteries. Let's actually take all these batteries. We're gonna do stuff with you. I'm just gonna unload some into this station, and then we're going to... Hopefully everything will be working fine from here. We may have to switch the mechanism for delivery of the batteries to just be train. That would be kind of annoying. These train stations are huge. There's radio control. There's radio okay, I was gonna say there's radio control units on both sides. That's bad. Got plenty of batteries now. So all we really need to do, and I will do this one last thing, is put in batteries at the manufacturing site. Just now the battery factory. We also need to figure out why circuits leaked in, but that one's another issue. Oh, that's there's so many things to do, and I don't have time to do this all. So I'm gonna take some notes here and make sure that we're doing this right, but I will, between episodes, just put some batteries to dump them in some of the stations, so that way we're a little bit better organized. High on the to-do list, we need to figure out why the circuit boards were coming. We may just have to do a filter for the short term, and we're gonna have to come up with something better long term. We need to get the EMR rods populated again. That looks really nice, the lights at night. I've never seen that before from such a distance. That's very cool. And I'll make more of a to-do list. Those are the two things. That should solve our power problem. And then we'll finish getting our last science, because we should have it by then. I think with just putting the batteries in alone, it will be enough to get the turbo motors produced. That all sounds pretty plausible. Boy, these drones are really a pain to use because of the batteries, and batteries are so complex. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care and thanks for everything. We'll see you then.